Flanagan Fowles been better sooner than maybe you expected him to?
He was last year. You didn't expect him to play as a true freshman, and he played quite a bit and got a lot of experience. So that was, I don't want to say it's a pleasant surprise, but anytime a true freshman plays in the secondary, it's usually out of the norm.
Given that he didn't play his senior year in high school, were you sort of unsure what to expect?
No, we thought we had a really good player, and just from what we saw in person, I just feel bad for him because he missed his senior year of high school football, but he was fresh. That's a good thing.
Tristan Cooper's a guy that you offered pretty late in the process. What was it about him that kind of brought him into the mix and kind of stuck out when you first looked at him?
Well, first he got recommended from his high school coach, who we know well, Jeff Woodruff, who's got ties to Arizona, and recommended highly. And then we loved his film, and then he just had a demeanor about him that we thought this seems more mature beyond his years. And I didn't know if he'd play as a freshman, but he's doing pretty well. Yeah.
Last year's blowout loss to Washington, is that something that you bring up to the players or need
I'll
to bring
up
up
a little
to the
bit.
players?
I mean, it's in the past. You got to learn from it, but why dwell on it? It's a long time ago.
I'm just wondering from a motivational standpoint if it's even necessary. They know.
That's all BS. You worry about motivation about something that happened a year ago. I mean, I think all that motivation crap is way overrated. You're either ready to play or not. If you can't get ready to play for this one, then you ought not suit up.
What do you want to see from the corners as you guys enter Pac-12 play?
We got to play a little more confident. We played okay at times, competed at times, but they have the ability to play at a high level, and Coach Dante's doing a good job with them. We just got to play with more confidence.
What are some additional things you do on offense when you see so much NFL talent on a defense like that?
Well, you better make sure you execute. And when you're playing 300-pounders that are so strong and athletic, you got to have great leverage. You're not going to win every battle, and you'd like to win more than you lose, but inevitably you just got to execute. And when a big play opportunity is there, we've got to hit that. From a team like this, you don't get a lot of big play opportunities. When it shows up, like even watching the film from our last couple games against them, we've had a couple opportunities, but we didn't execute when we had to, and that's going to be the key in this game.
The coaching connections that Marcel has with their staff, is that an advantage one way or the other?
Well, I don't think so, because it's the same on both sides. I mean, they know him and he knows them a little bit, and I don't think that's a huge deal, because you watch enough film, you get a feel for him anyway.
Do you feel like the Pac-12 top to bottom is as good as it's been?
Yeah, and I've said that,
Colorado.
but I think if you look at the non-conference results, look at the bowl games the last couple of years, and how the recruiting has gone. And I think the biggest reason is, one, there's money being put back into the programs, and a lot of the talent out in the West has stayed out in the West, whereas in the past they've left. So our league is in a good spot right now.
Doesn't that make it even more important to just focus on your game right now, because every week it's going to kind of be a
Well,
tough
it is,
one?
and it's going to be hard for anybody in our league to go undefeated, but it's going to take a talented team to stay healthy. And of course, Washington, a lot of people are picking them to be that team.
Do smaller backs make it a little bit harder on the defense to pick them up coming out of the backfield?
Oh, it's probably hard to see them if you hide behind a quarterback, especially JJ, But, we don't look at it from a stature standpoint as much. I mean, obviously with JJ, he's got really good strength for not weighing a whole lot, and he'll keep getting stronger.
I think you had said on the radio show last night that Christian Betcher is on scholarship now?
Yeah, he earned a scholarship. Good for him. He's really proud of him. He was just kind of a unrecruited walk-on as well, and made his way.
Who would have been the backup in the last two games if Brandon had gotten hurt?
Zach Worlinger.
Zach
would have been the next guy in, yeah.
What is the plan as of now for Khalil?
Well, he's taking reps. We're going to have him ready to play. If we can redshirt him, we will. But it's a long season, so we'll wait and see what happens.
And how would you? What is the quarterback situation heading into this game? As far as is it Brandon, or not saying yet, or
what's today?
Wednesday.
Okay, it's Wednesday. We'll say stay tuned. So what time's the game Saturday? 7:30.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. 7:29. We'll have a good idea.